I think just some people have it in their blood to wander, you know, and to look at things, and you know, I just think it's that way, you know, to be adventurous. I'm originally from Miami Beach, Florida. I was born there, but I've been moving around quite a bit since then. Oh, I just took off one day. I was actually trying to get to Iceland. There were no charter flights to Iceland, so I ended up in London instead. There, it just went on sort of an adventure. You know, I stayed there for 4 years, and then from there, I went to Holland and lived in Holland. Worked with an eccentric artist there who used to make flamethrowers. Left there, went to Kreuzberg in Berlin. It was a self-voted in kind of communistic little zone where everybody didn't worry about money so much, but they were just like a community kind of thing, you know. And there was a lot of punk music going on there, so I was in 2 punk bands there. I was playing bass guitar there, and that was an experience because it was like meeting all these people that living in what they call a Wohngemeinschaft, which was like where they rent an old floor of a factory, and 15, 20 people all rent out little parts of the place, and you all cook together and everything like that. And it was fun to meet a lot of the people there and everything like that. So got to go to the eastern countries quite a bit, Poland and Czechoslovakia. Then from there, trickled down into Italy, which I fell in love with. I love that place a lot. And then I fell in love with the music there. The music is like really tremendous in the country. I mean, even the younger folks there, they worship their own music, their own their own famous tunes. The way I got started was in Spain. I was actually doing more art than I was music, and then I realized just by chance that people were interested in having entertainers in restaurants or doing it for private parties and things like that, because I was playing music there. And it got to be a lot of fun, so I started to do this like quite a bit in quite a few countries all over Europe. So I, just went from city to city, mostly just living without a house, like sleeping on the beaches and stuff like that. You know, I was trying to get to New Mexico, and I stopped in Tallahassee just for to get something to eat. And here I am 5 years later.
My name is Danny. I work at this coffee shop, All Saints Cafe. He's one of our regulars here. He comes in at night. He's a really nice guy. Lives in a van across the street, usually. Plays music at one of the restaurants around town.
I found out that there's a good market for Mexican music here, and so I ended up doing that. Really happy to tip, for good music. So it works out okay. It's enough to keep going like this. Usually I do things connected with music throughout the week to prepare for the shows on the weekend, because that's what I like to do anyway. So it's like kind of like a hobby that turns into something that is your job by the end of the week.
Well, it's very fascinating to me to live that freely. I mean, personally, I kind of envy it. I don't think I could live that uncomfortable. I see that as uncomfortable. But at the same token, he can go and take off wherever he goes, wherever he wants to, any day.
The important things that people are usually materialistic about, like houses and stuff like that, I think I have a defective personality when it comes to that, because in my life I have been very unappreciative of houses. I don't really, never understood the purpose, it's a part of the personality to not worry too much about your habitat like that, which I've been like that,
I definitely don't think I could live the way he lives. I'm a city girl. I like the city, and he's more of a free bird, traveler, not that kind of person.
I would say quit the job, and go look in the airline charter flights for some place that you would be fascinated to go, and just go there for a couple of months, you know, and check it out, and then at least you've tried something that you know, and then you can always come back. You can always come back to your job. I think that life is too short to not do what you want to do. You know, that you really should do what you want to do as much as possible. I'm just going to keep doing the same thing until I fall over dead, you know.
Thank you.